Good evening, busy bees. It's Sunday, September 2nd. Here's your evening news rundown in under 5 minutes. According to the Associated Press, a defense attorney representing several individuals detained in Michigan in connection with the alleged terror plot says no charges will be filed. The case, which drew national attention after FBI Director Kash Patel announced arrests, prematurely I might add, has sparked criticism over due process and federal overreach. Civil liberties groups say the episode highlights ongoing concerns about the politicization of law enforcement on the Trump administration, and also, Kash Patel himself not being qualified to be in the position he's in. Election officials in New York and Virginia report historic early voting turnout ahead of Tuesday's critical state and local elections. CNN notes record participation among young voters and suburban women, two blocks that could shape key races nationwide. Both parties are ramping up to get the get out to vote efforts, as analysts warn razor-thin margins may determine control over several legislatures. Get out there and vote, guys. I early voted. This is a pivotal time to do your civic duty and vote if you're able to. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has issued new orders restricting military officials from briefing Congress on operations in the Caribbean, where they've killed over 50 people. Lawmakers are raising alarms, calling the gag order a dangerous step forward unchecked executive military power. Yeah, you think so? Maybe if Congress was doing their job, maybe if Congress was in session, steps could be taken. But, Mike Johnson has purposefully dismissed the House of Representatives for the unforeseen future here. So, yeah. They get paid $174K to stay at home. Reporters at the White House now need additional clearance for routine briefings, a move condemned by press freedom advocates as a dangerous precedent. So you have the press secretary pool at the White House being restricted, and now you have restrictions from Congress even speaking to military personnel about these movements in the Caribbean and elsewhere. They are trying to hide things from us. This is the purpose. So we won't know anything. The White House, who says that this is the most transparent presidency of all time, is not being transparent. What a surprise. They lied. So we heard about the Trump lavish gala at Mar-a-Lago. So, from $300 million ballroom to the Great Gatsby themed parties he's throwing, it's drawing a lot of scrutiny. Historians are noting eerie parallels to pre-revolutionary France. Extravagant spending, widening inequality, and the perception of leadership disconnected from struggles of everyday citizens echo the excess of Louis XVI's court. We all know that ended with a guillotine. As stated in my last video, revolutions never start with violence. They start with hunger. According to Reuters, as federal food aid lapses, most states say they are unable to fill the gap left by the shutdown. Certain states have stated that they will extend. Even though a federal judge has said, you can't withhold these benefits, the Trump administration seems to be violating that order and not distributing funds. That's your evening news this Sunday. Stay smart, stay safe, stay informed, like, share, and follow if you can.